Building trust and reach on X is crucial if you want to grow your account and drive leads. There are 4 main types of content that it can help you build. Number 1, educational content. Number 2, engagement content that some people call shit posts. Number 3, personality content. And number 4, client success stories. I'm looking here, I've got this thing in the mail that says, will you be my groomsman? I'm making this video, sharing tons of value with you today. I should be sending this out to my groomsmen, but I'm not, because I'm nerding out with you about X and Twitter content. That's my plan for today. I'm going to dive deeper into each of these types of content and give you examples of each. By the way, my name is Colin Rutherford, owner of Founder Brands. If you want to learn more about me, click this video. If you comment growth, someone from my team will send you the Twitter growth playbook, which contains the exact strategies I've used to grow over 10,000 followers on Twitter, including 41 post prompts to help you make killer content. Let's dive into it. I'm about to share my screen. If you want to speed things up, click on the 1.5 speed and I can teach you even quicker. Let's do it. All right, I've whipped together this handy Gamma doc. Huge fan of the platform. Will help me walk through the 4 types of content to build trust. Let's dive in. So, educational content, some examples: actionable frameworks, industry insights, bookmarkable posts. This is a word I made up. It doesn't exist. I completely made it up. You want to make a post so good that someone wants to bookmark it and refer back to it later. That is your goal for every single educational piece that you post. So here are some examples. This is a client of Founder Brands. She is a lawyer, but also has a business consulting offer. It's educational. It says, why do so many businesses file in Delaware? Both of my businesses are filed in Delaware, and I don't really even know why. It's just common practice to do. This explains it. It's actually bookmarkable. Somebody might refer back to it later. Another Founder Brands client, Greg Marquis, adding value. Again, voice over IP system. You need to register. You could be on the hook for 500 to 1,000 fines per day if you skip it. This is really important stuff. He's teaching business owners, his target market, something. Another one, Ben Finnerman, another Founder Brands client. He does email for e-com businesses. So he's teaching you a step-by-step process. Is your domain authenticated? Are people opening and clicking? Are you getting marked as spam? How to do email, which is fantastic. So you need to teach people about what you're an expert in. That's what you need to lead into with the educational content. All right, let's move on. Engagement content, otherwise known potentially as shitposts. They don't all need to be shitposts, but I'll get into a little bit about what that is. But okay, I'll give you some shit posts right now. 2 of them are me because I'm a huge fan of this type of content. You get a lot of shit for posting shit posts, and that's okay because I get tons of views. Here's my most famous one. You might have seen this, you might not have. Do you know what bottleneck is? Yes, that's my post. If you've seen this before, I'm the bottleneck guy. If you look down here, 62.6 million views on this post. People got mad at me because they say, oh, you invented hanging out? No, I didn't. I know I didn't invent hanging out. Another one was like, if you put your phone away, if you lock your phone away, how did you take this picture? That one was a viral response on this too. So it's just like, yeah, it's a shit post. People comment because either they're mad, it triggered them, or something was wrong in the post, or something that's very applicable to a large population of people. Something that's applicable to a large population of people is car insurance. Can someone explain car insurance to me? I paid $156 per month for the last 4 years. My car lost half its value over this period. Why am I still paying $156 a month? 6.5 million impressions on this, 43,000 likes. Everybody who has a car has car insurance, so it's applicable to a lot of people. This is a non-shit post. This is just an engagement post. You ask a question. Quickest path to making $500K as a business owner. I talked to 2 people recently who had the same goal. What type of businesses can make that take home? So 8,000 views on this. Interesting. 21 impressions. You wouldn't guess that. 26 likes, 13 comments. So that's an engagement post. That's not a shit post. That's just that you're not trying to trigger people with this. So it's important to post engagement once in a while, because if you're just value add, if you're just educational all the time, they don't get a lot of views. This content drives a lot of views to you and your profile. All right. Personality content is number 3. People connect with people, share your journey, wins, failures, and the human side of, looks like I did not even finish typing that. The human side of you is just a typo. So I went to an Oasis concert in August 25th. It was awesome. I posted a video. It did surprisingly well than I expected it to. 64,000 impressions, a lot of likes. That was great. So this is not business. It's just strictly personal. I also like to do a lot of travel. So I said, what's the best snowbird setup? I think it's Denver and Tampa, St. Pete. This got a ton of impressions and did really well, 315,000 impressions. That's great. Again, personality stuff. I have one question for the architect that designed this 5'2" tall garage. Why? So that's kind of an engagement post. It's also kind of a personality post. I don't understand why they did it. Again, 86,000 impressions, 205 comments. Pretty good. All right. Client success stories. If you're using X to drive leads to your business, which by the way is great for B2B service businesses, consultants, coaches, or anyone really who's serving B2B business, regardless of geographic location, you should be driving leads from X. So posting client success stories is the best way to raise your authority in addition to educational content. But this is social proof content, right? So that Mike, this is one of our Founder Brands clients. This post that we made for him drove him 8 inbound leads. 8 inbound DMs came from this post, and he closed 5 of them. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe actually how successful this one post was. And by the way, this was after we've been posting for him for about 3.5 months. So this isn't like he has a huge account. He had maybe 1,500 followers at this time. So he's driving crazy, crazy inbound deals. Social proof stuff always slaps. Okay, here's another one. Another Founder Brands client. We unlocked a $41,000 refund for a client. Just shows how much he can save clients money. And he's a fractional CFO. So if you need financial services, tax optimization, like he's your guy. He's been saving people $41,000 just like this client. Okay, another one from mine. So client data for new business driven from X, 25 leads, $18,450 in revenue driven from X. Been posting for this client for 4.5 months, and we have a tracker here. So this is great social proof post. It just shows people the results that you can get. And they were like, wow, I want that. So then they DM you, and you get tons of inbound DMs every week because you've been doing this for a long time. But the key is to start, to stay consistent, and then have a good mix of these 4 types of posts. So that's what I've got for you today. If you want more strategies to grow faster on X, subscribe to the channel. And I've got a lot of other videos in this playlist. So if you want more content like this, watch some more videos. You'll get tons of value, I promise.